at its peak. However, Islam's power would decline. The empire in decline. The invasion of the West. Around 1600, Christian Europe began an unprecedented historical expansion. European imperialism extended in all directions, as the Renaissance, the scientific revolution, and the discovery of the Americas was turned into military and economic advantage. The military decline of Islam began in 1683, when the Second Islamic advance on Vienna met with massive defeat. Next, the Russians took possession of Azov in 1696, their first Black Sea port. 3 years later, the Ottoman Empire was defeated in Hungary by the Austrian Empire, and the Russian annexation of the Islamic land of Crimea in 1783 was another massive blow. In 1798, Napoleon Bonaparte commanded a French army that occupied Egypt, easily repelling Muslim forces. Though brief, Napoleon's appearance in Dar al-Islam had a huge impact. It was the first armed advance into the heart of Muslim territory by the West since the Crusades, and it set off a political, religious, and intellectual reaction that continues to this day. Next, a new challenge was on the horizon that would devastate the Islamic world. This invasion was coming not from an army or another faith, but from machines. Economic decline. By the 18th century, Europeans were in the throes of a major industrial revolution, allowing them to overtake the world economically. The Industrial Revolution was spurred by technological advancements in mass production, steam engines, mechanized weaving machines, skilled labor, and the advent of capitalism and global exploration. For centuries, Muslim economies prospered from the production of agricultural goods and quality art, sold along Islam's extensive trade routes. Now European industry was manufacturing an endless amount of machine-fabricated products, cheaper than Muslim artisans could produce by hand. As competitive European products appeared in markets and shops throughout the world, Muslim businesses began failing, and the high standard of living once enjoyed by Muslims declined. Military defeat, the sick man of Europe. By 1877, Tsar Nicholas IV of Russia believed his forces were stronger than the Muslims. He publicly chided the Ottoman Empire as a dying man and a corpse, and he insisted the corpse should be divided up amongst major European powers. Next, Russia claimed Muslims were persecuting Christian Slavs in Bulgaria and invaded. At war's end, the Islamic Empire ceded Romania, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Cyprus, Montenegro, and Bulgaria. Within a few years, France invaded Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia, while Egypt was conquered by Britain. Also, Italy invaded Libya, while Persia was divided by Russia and Britain into spheres of influence.
Tension has been fed by colonialism that denied rights and opportunities to many Muslims.
By 1905, the Christian West had achieved military, political, and economic dominance over Muslim lands, and millions of believers were now under their control.